Hi! We've got a pretty interesting setup in here. Welcome everyone to this particular message or reading or channel, whatever you want to call it. So if you feel gravitated towards my energy, then there's a message in here for you. So there's a reason why I feel called to just isolate in my room right now and really sit with silence and just take all the void space, like the dark scene, the dark arena, and just have this candlelights going on right now. So this is a pretty interesting setup that we got here. Yeah. And I do want to tap on to that particular energy. Okay. So wait, let me just get my Palo Santo just to ground this message forward. Hey again! So here's my Palo Santo. Let's try to ground this message with using this by having a smoke of that, having a feel of our Palo Santo. So how are you doing? I hope you are doing well. 1, 2, 3 on the timers. I said that. You are on the right track. Okay? You are on the right track. Let's get away with that. Palo Santo. Yes. By the way, it's rainy season these days. Rain could be very significant. Cleansing. Okay. So, let's look at what the energy is saying right now. Let me pull on my cards. Recently, I've been listening to Olivia Rodrigo's new album, You Seem Pretty Sad for a Girl So In Love. And the song just keep replaying in my mind, the honeybee. What your face looks like going. Okay, we have in here the King of Pentacles in the reverse position. King of Pentacles, yeah. Can you clarify the King of Pentacles for me? So recently you may have feel like delayed of some sort. Yeah. Okay. Take all the time that you have in order to rest at this specific moment. When you have moments of rest, please do so, because from this moment forward, it's gonna get faster and faster now. And I feel like you already know this because it almost even comes in waves. I feel like that you will feel periods of intense quickness or fast-paced movement in your environment, like you have to go, and you just feel like, oh, I want to rest. And then when there's a moment of rest, like you would question, like, oh, I should do something. But for now, there is no doubt here that things are gonna move quickly moving forward. So take your time to rest. Just take this silence all in. Take this darkness, this void space, this liminal space, because you're about to get so filled up with all the right things. Okay, what else? So what's the message in here? What do you want to say, like, exactly, Spirit? Oh, the 9 of Wands in the reverse position. You don't have to fight for this. whatever it is that you feel like you just have to work so hard towards in order to get, you don't have to fight for it, because this is meant for you. This specific thing, situation, circumstance, opportunity is meant for you. And I almost feel like it has always been meant for just you. Because like, you know how there is a certain opportunity and they would say that it is meant for you, when also a lot of people could be meant for that kind of stuff as well. But this specific thing that's meant for you, it's just meant for you. Interesting. Interesting that we got that. Why? Why do you feel the need to say that, Spirit? Okay, because you're a great alchemist. And you've worked so hard on yourself that you're now able to create all these magical things in your life. And yes, things may have been moving forward slowly for the past few times, maybe weeks, months, or years for you, but it's time to get going. Not me cutting it on the chariot. So we have at the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Pentacles, which is the slowest card in the tarot, and then the Chariot, which is a card of taking action, card of moving fast. Okay. Moving fast. What is this Empress about, Spirit? What is this Empress about? That's why I was listening to Honeybee. That is Olivia Rodrigo's song, Honeybee, and bees are divine feminines. Yeah, they symbolize divine femininity, and divine femininity in tarot is the Empress, and we have the Empress in here. Maybe the lyrics in the Honeybee could be significant. What your face looks like going, I hope that knowing, here's to hoping. Oh, okay. Maybe you feel like, oh my god, I'm gonna cry from this. You have such high hopes for yourself, for your future. You're such a dreamer, you have very big dreams for yourself. And it's not just for yourself, but you genuinely just have a pure heart that you want to help people around you and help the environment, help Mother Nature, world peace kind of dream. So you're that kind of person who just wishes for like world peace. And the lyrics, here's to hoping. And it's almost bittersweet and even tragic, because maybe you felt before that all you can do is just hope. Here's to hoping. Like, maybe subconsciously you have retired or you have surrendered that maybe these big things are not even meant for me, and I can only hope. And you have had a sense of coming to terms with it, because coming to terms with the fact that you cannot reach everything, you cannot get everything that you want, creates some sense of peace and stability with you, that suddenly it's okay to be right here, right now, and you don't need anything else to make you feel like more complete or more satisfied. And that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. Like, you're okay to hope, only hope, and not have it delivered physically, because hoping in and of itself creates this beautiful energy around you. So all you can do is hope. But right now, you're not only gonna hope, okay? You're not only gonna hope, because this is coming for you. But your face looks like going. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, spirit. I'm getting so emotional because I feel like when this thing comes, it's gonna change something in you, in your physical reality, in your sense of self, whatever. What each and every change that we undergo has in it some form of loss as well, because that's just how it is. In order for us to change something in our life, something has got to go. So that's the lyrics that I'm getting from Honeybee, like, but your face looks like going. Something has to go. So there is a level of grief here that that you're losing something. And this something, it's not something physical even. I feel like for most of you it's a sense of self. It's a sense of self that has died already. It's an identity. It's a yeah, it's an identity that you no longer resonate with. And that's such a funny thing, because for most of your life you could have said to yourself, oh, this is the kind of person that I am. And when you say it now to yourself, it just doesn't click anymore. So that's not who you are anymore. And it's just so funny in a way, because how did that happen so suddenly? You would almost ask that to yourself, because suddenly, in just the snap of a finger, you don't resonate to the things that you used to resonate a lot prior. And I just see you like hugging all these versions of you, all these past versions of you that you had to become in order to get to who you are, who is watching me right now, who is very powerful and sure of yourself and just taking action, but still in your femininity of taking it all in, of being receptive to the universe's message, but still taking action in your own free will. And you don't just wait around waiting, because that's the thing with femininity as well. You could get stuck in waiting, you could get stuck on observing, of thinking, of just in passivity. But you also learned to be active, to take things, to take on the reins. Okay. I'm just letting spirit speak to me right now. I have no idea what I'm actually talking about, or if this is gonna resonate to anyone right now, but it feels powerful, so I'm just gonna go ahead and continue. Okay, let's pull out some more card. So that's what the Empress is all about. What is this nine of wands, spirit? What is this doing in here? I don't know what your face looks like going. What is this nine of wands in reverse doing in here? And Wands, 9 of Wands, 2 of Wands. Yeah, there is a new cycle that's coming in for you. New field of exploration, new arena to venture into. Yeah. And you're protected. Yeah. You're protected. So don't worry about that as well. There is this sense of also growing into this space that's gonna be significant. It might require you to travel into some parts of the world, because 2 of Wands could also symbolize travel and looking out for other opportunities, being open to other opportunities, being receptive. Okay. Interesting. What else do we want? What else do we want to know? That feels vague. No? Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Again, another 2. Oh, okay. You could be juggling a lot right now. You could be juggling multiple responsibilities or projects or, I don't know, people. You're managing a lot these days. But the 2, since it has been repeated in here, yeah, you also have the High Priestess actually, which is number 2, Major Arcana. 222. Partnerships could be very significant. You could feel very connected to your community right now, or you feel the urge to connect to other people right now, and just feel that intuition and go for it. You know, if you feel called towards messaging someone or reaching out to anything, this is your sign to do it. Like, your sense of partnerships as well is very powerful at this stage. Okay. Okay. Any last messages? Do you have any last messages? I mean, last messages for the classic tarot, because I'm gonna move forward to my super attractor deck after this. I never see what your face looks like going. Honeybee, bee and honey. And the star sideways. Is this upright or reversed? Reversed. Star in a reversed position. You're done healing, okay? Or maybe the way you perceive healing before is through isolating yourself, going into a hermit mode, but the kind of healing that is being, I guess, ushered into this next phase of your life is the healing that comes with being in a community, being in partnerships, growing with people, healing with people. There's also a level of fame here, because the star could also talk about a star quality. So you have a star quality of you that maybe some other people are gonna recognize, and that's gonna usher in this new phase of your life. You know, imagine, picture someone being discovered. Like, you have that X factor, that star quality, and so I'm gonna ask you to do this, and then you're gonna be discovered. So that kind of vibes. And this is gonna pour a lot into you. This is something that's gonna be just easy going for you. You won't have to fight for this, because this is coming for you easily, naturally, just naturally. What your face looks like going. What the fuck? Oh my god. Okay. The star. That is interesting. Last card. Okay, so let me pull from my Super Attractor deck. It's been a while since I really used this one. Okay. Spirit, any additional messages that you want to say to the collective that's watching this reading right now? The color white and pink could be significant. What your face looks like going. Birthdays could be significant as well. Number 24 or 2 or 4. Any message, any additional or last message you have, Spirit, for the collective? Send it out, please, send it out. Okay. So we have in here, this is gonna be hard to read because, well, I don't have the best lighting right now, so go ahead and read that for yourself right now. And then I'll go ahead and read it later on. I hope you can properly read it though. Okay, my turn. When I'm connected to Spirit, I feel a sense of certainty, magnitude, and ease that I've never known before. Birds could be significant. There is a illustration here of wings. Chicken wings. Interesting. Okay. When I'm connected to Spirit, I feel a sense of certainty, magnitude, and ease that I've never known before. So there is a message here of just trusting your spirit. Like trusting Holy Spirit to lead you to where you're gonna go. This is actually very synchronistic as well to this. I'm filming this on a Sunday, and I just went from a Sunday mass, and the gospel there is Peter walking on the water because Jesus Christ is there. It's in the middle of the storm, and that's actually very significant, Ned, because where I'm at, we're currently in the middle of a storm, of a typhoon, and it's raining right now. So yes, so the gospel there is Jesus Christ walking on the water, and Peter also following that. And also the biggest realization in here is that before Peter almost drowned because he doubted that he would be able to walk on the water, he actually was able to walk before he almost drowned. And so there is a message here of trusting your intuition, like fiercely trusting your intuition, fiercely sticking to your guns, like fiercely just being rigid in your beliefs. That is interesting. I don't know what you want to say in that. Can you clarify this for me, Spirit? What is this card about? I'm gonna use tarot again, if that's okay. Send it out. Okay. The judgment and the justice in the reverse. 11 and 20. This is a judgment call for you. I'm seeing the Wheel of Fortune in your mind's eye. So this is a long time coming, I also want to say. And this is gonna come for you, come towards you, precisely because you have been preparing for it. You have been doing the work. You have not been being passive. You're willing to take the risk. Yeah, there is this level of taking a risk in here. You are a risk taker. That's who you are. You don't easily just stay within the comfort of your zone. within your comfort zone, you just don't stay there. I feel like when things get a little bit stagnant, get a little bit repetitive for you, you'd question if there's something wrong. And maybe that also has a certain negative impact, because maybe you tend to escape a lot on repetitive tasks when those tasks are actually necessary. But that's who you are. You always want to expand, to grow, to explore, to have adventure, to know yourself, to just grow. And because you have been taking the initiative, taking the right action towards growing, towards taking a leap of faith, taking taking that risk, this is coming for you easily and just so divinely for you. 27 on the timer, so I look down. Wow. Okay. I think the message ends there. So thank you so much for listening, guys. I think that's it. Yeah. And I'm getting hungry now, so I'll go ahead and eat dinner now. But thank you so much for being in here and letting me read your energy and experience your energy and allotting me some of your time of the day. So I always believe in you. I love you. I support you in everything that you do. I hope that this isn't too creepy in a way, but yeah. Anyway, I'll talk to you very soon. Bye.